Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alex Cook. So, new video, and it's a follow-up to my last video where I was talking about how people really need to stop freaking out that Chainlink might not be accessible in the US market with Binance leaving. I told people to stop freaking out, and it turns out things escalated pretty quick. So I talked about, hey, let's wait and see what happens, what Coinbase might do, what other actors might do, and turns out Coinbase just a couple of days later announced that they're going to be launching it on Coinbase Pro and then regular Coinbase, where it is trading right now. So Coinbase went from this time last week trading $0 in Chainlink at all to trading over 100 million in the past 24 hours as far as their trading volume. So point being is people needed to quit freaking out a little bit. New actors came in the situation, tried all right. Secondly, one thing I want to mention is we also don't know what Binance is really going to do. Yes, we know their main site is leaving the US market. We don't know what Binance USA is going to do. Like, again, a lot of people, they just took this one image that got circulated on the internet. They took it as gospel, didn't do any of their own research. They just copy pasted it around because that's the easier way to do, but it's not necessarily the right way to do things. So here's what this means is it's now a lot more user-friendly for US dollar investment to come into the market for Chainlink. So you got to keep in mind that there's lots of financial professionals that are no slouches when it comes to investments, but they don't want to fuss with things like Binance or decentralized exchanges or wallets. Like Coinbase just makes it easier. Now, again, I'm not saying this is necessarily good. I'm just saying what it is. Like I had a conversation this week with a number of friends that work in wealth management firms and asking them, what is the perception that asset allocators have for crypto right now? And, point being is it's still a controversial topic. It is still something that there's a lot of negative connotations to. People remember like the crazy BitConnect guy screaming into the camera. Like people, think about the weirdos on Instagram with like the laptop by the pool saying, hey, DM me for my trading course, bro. So there is a lot of bad actors that I think gave the space the wrong image. And there's also some technology that were just overhyped. But, point being is it is still a controversial topic. Personally, I kind of like this because it makes me feel like I'm getting into the game early, especially when there's technology that I find promising and technology that I believe in. All right, so back to Chainlink. So market depth here is still very much in its infancy. So when it first started trading, you saw quotes on on Coinbase really diverge from Binance, sometimes pretty substantially. Arbitrage traders, I think some of them made a killing. At first, I thought they were asleep at the wheel because these spreads just blew out so much. Then they started narrowing. So whoever those arbitrage traders were that were helping collapse those spreads, those guys made a killing. So another thing that could maybe happen is that Link could maybe start to decouple from Bitcoin or Ethereum now that if you look at Coinbase, their number one market, well, there's only two markets, but the number one market they have for Chainlink is directly in US dollar terms. The second market is in Ethereum terms, and as of right now, making this video, they don't even have a Bitcoin pair. It's just US dollars directly or Ethereum. So this could also maybe make institutional clients who are ultimately, they're going to be the end users of Chainlink because it's a business-to-business product. It's not something that is meant for consumers. It is a B2B product. If they can transact it directly in USD, I think that's going to start making corporate treasury departments or corporate IT departments, who might be helping facilitate the smart contracts. I think it would make them more comfortable with this platform. So a lot has happened over the past week with Coinbase. Price has gone nutty. I'm not even, by the time you watch this video, who knows what the price is going to be. It's been a very volatile market, but you did see Chainlink rally strongly when Coinbase started trading it. I think perhaps maybe some of that is more North American capital coming into the market now that it's just easier to trade in USD terms. So just to wrap up, again, this is not meant to be investment advice. I'm not taking into account your suitability for it. This is something that you got to figure out for yourselves if crypto in general is right for you. I do think it's interesting technology though, so that's why I'm personally invested in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include in this video, I'm going to include a link to my last video where I talked about how people need to quit freaking out about Binance leaving the market, which again, we don't even know that's actually going to happen or not. I'm also going to include a link to an earlier video talking about why I like Chainlink in general. So if you enjoy these videos, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching and enjoy.